Hey everybody, it's Michael from Replica AEG coming at you today with a preview unboxing video. We're taking a look at some new products or newer products for us, at least that we're carrying now in our Replica AEG store over at replicaergens.ca in Canada here. And this is the Arcturus. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sounds to me that's how I would pronounce it. If I'm butchering it, please do let me know. And so we have 4 AEG Airsoft rifles, 3 of which are pretty much all metal construction and 1 which has a nylon fiber receiver. The all metal construction guns are going to range in the price of $500 to $600, whereas the nylon fiber receiver product is between $300 and $400. And really you're getting similar quality products no matter what you choose. You're just paying a bit more money, like $200 or so, for the all metal construction. So you decide what the added weight and full metal build is worth to you. I mean, if you're on a bit more of a budget, then go for the nylon fiber versions. We do have quite a few. This isn't all of the product, all of the Arcturus product line. We have like, can't remember exactly how many, at least a dozen or so listed in our Canada store. So I'll put links in the description for these items, and you'll see in our underneath the brands, you'll see that we do have other products listed there. So we're going to take a look at 2 AK style rifles, a sort of longer, shorter version, and similar, we're going to look at the 2 basically AK versions, one which has the metal front end and receiver, and one which has the metal, I guess, front end with a polymer receiver. So let's start right away. We're going to start with the more compact AK-47. It has a folding stock. So this guy really can become super compact by folding the stock. If you want it nice and short, maybe you're putting it in some sort of backpack or something. So actually I didn't show you the box. Let me show you the box. Not too much really to see here, right? There's no real pictures of the gun on the box. Okay. Now you do have a nice foam. It's nice when it's that type of foam, not styrofoam. And same with the inside of the box. It's that nice sort of foam, really cushy foam. Of course, this is just a preview unboxing, so we're not gonna get right into it. You do have a converter, so you can convert from the different types of battery types for charging and for putting in your gun, because sometimes you have different batteries, right? And so it does take a Dean's connector, it looks like. You got some Allen keys for putting on different things. So on the gun, you don't seem to have too much. I should have, let me see here, on the box. Yeah, I don't think this one comes with sights. It should come with iron sights, but, oh, it doesn't need iron sights because you got them built in. So there's some sights built in, but it does come, which is really cool, with a high Kappa and a mid cap magazines. So nice to have both choices. So if you want more realism, you can run the mid cap, and I think it might be adjustable. I'm not sure, but it might be adjustable. It says on the website for 30 rounds, but I don't see a way to adjust it. So you can just load 30 rounds into it if you want to do that. That's one way to adjust it. And this one does come with a red tip, as you will see, right? But it does come with this adapter. This is sort of another tip you could put on there, or you could just get a different flash hider completely. I'm sure it's just a standard flash hider, but it does have the orange one included. You're also going to get some stickers. Okay, so let's take a look at the gun. That's really what we're here for. Oh, there's also a cleaning jam rod in it. Okay, so let's put this off to the side here. Really nice gun. I'm not going to put the magazine in it, but imagine there's a magazine in it. So you do have a folding stock, which you just kind of lift it to fold it, right? So the gun is super compact. When it's in the folded position, you have stamped receiver, stamped steel receiver, steel dust cover on top here that comes off to show the internals. And by the way, it has, so there's your Dean's connector. And it does have, I believe, they claim an easy to install or upgrade spring, so you can replace that rather easy. I don't know exactly how to do it, but you can do it. So we'll pop this back in. Really nice all metal gun, all metal sights, right? Your hop up, I'm sure you can get to right there, right? Oh man, this is just nice. There's your orange tip, which you can replace out. You have Picatinny rails along with M-lock on the bottom there, so you can add even more potential, right? Really nice. This gun is just, it feels amazing. Wow, I like the sights. The notch in the back is nice and small, which is what you want. You don't want a super wide open notch, because if you have it too wide, it just tends to be harder to aim accurately. This is a beautiful gun. It really is. I love it. Okay, so the next AK is going to be very similar, just a slightly different design. A lot of the stuff that comes with it will be the same. We'll just slide that out of the way. Time is of the essence. Okay. Next, we have another AK, all metal. Same stamped receiver, same type of box. I'm not going to show you the box because it's literally identical. They just put a different picture on the side that represents the product. Again, 2 magazines, high kappa, mid kappa. Again, you have a lot of the same packaging in here. A Dean's connector adapter, flash hider that's interchangeable. Didn't really show you too closely, but it's like a weird squared off, kind of like one you'd maybe use to batter ram some sort of door, something like that. So more practical for that. Allen keys. Okay, let's take a look at the gun. So not really a lot longer in terms of the front, the front rail and guard system here, but you do have the M-lock, you do have the Picatinny rails, you do have a very similar sighting system, but this one is adjustable for elevation and windage, I would assume. A little bit for windage, hard to tell. For sure elevation anyways. Even the front one looks like you might be able to adjust it for elevation. Same, I didn't really get that close to the other one, so I'll get a little closer to this one because it's really the same. But you do have a nice adjustable rear stock. By the way, you have ambidextrous attachments here, right, for your slings. Same system up here. Really very similar. Stamped receiver, stamped dust cover. Just gonna try and get these out of the way. I want to get in here a little closer. So just keep in mind, both of these guns are very similar. So when I show you one, it's kind of like the other with a few exceptions in terms of the butt stock and a little bit on the foregrip or the front, the front rail setup. A nice rubber butt pad. Again, all adjustable, right? You got the nice rear sight on this one. Okay, really, really nice guns. We'll deal with that later. Getting a lot of stuff happening here. All right, so let's take a look. Since we're dealing with all metal guns at this point, we have an all metal AR. So this is the AR, similar type of version, in terms of quality and all metal and everything. Now these guys only come, they do come with 2. That's cool. There's one underneath the other one. So they do come with 2 magazines, I believe. Okay, one's a high kappa, one's a low mid kappa, so that's cool. So the all metal receiver guns come with 2 magazines, one high kappa, one mid kappa. And then you have some other stuff that comes with here. You have sort of this would be like for the hand rest on the front, right? Lock your hand in to the front rail. You have another, sorry, I have a brain fart, but this should fit in there. I think it will. For your flash hider, you should be able to take the orange-red one off and put this one on. It looks like it might be thick, but it should fit. And then you have your iron sights that come with it, right? And then you've got your similar information here. Now this one, okay, yeah, it comes with the Dean's connector, I'm hoping. I don't see a Dean's connector in here. That's interesting. Maybe this one doesn't use a Dean's connector. Maybe it's supposed to be in here. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I'm not sure. When I do the full review, we'll figure that out. So this is an all-metal gun. Doesn't feel as heavy as the AK. The AK is a heavier rifle in general. So when you have that stamped metal receiver and everything, it's going to get a little heavier, a little beefier. This has an aluminum front end and probably, I'm assuming, an aluminum receiver, maybe a zinc alloy, I don't know exactly. Semi-full auto, adjustable rear stock. You've got your iron sights that you can put on the front. Comes with everything else that they all do, including a jam rod, cleaning rod, right? So there's your red tip. Imagine your sights that would go on there. Charging handle, right? Adjustable rear stock. You got pretty much ambidextrous controls. So you can see I'm adjusting it from the other side. Flip it around. Okay, right? Looks pretty nice. Really nice guns. Yeah, this one's nice. If you want a little bit longer gun in an AR style, not necessarily as compact as some of the AKs were. Okay. We're getting a little bit of debris on the floor here. That's all right. Okay, slide this over here. Got the last one, and this is the slightly less cost version. I believe it's in the mid 300s at the time of this video. Right? I haven't even told you the names of these guns, so I should be doing that. But when I'll just go over them at the end, and there will be. I'll put them up. Do you know what? I'll put them up on screen. So. Because I kind of forgot to put the names, tell you the exact names, because I don't really know. Unless I look on the box, I'm not going to be able to tell you the exact names. The naming convention's a little bit different. So along through this video, I'll put their names right on there for you guys, so you know what the names of them are. Now, again, the plastic framed or the polymer framed version just comes with one magazine. It's a high kappa magazine. It does come with another flash hider, so you don't have to have the red one on there. It does come with a rest for your hand rest there. Probably not calling it the right thing. And then you have your iron sights again that you can put on the Picatinny rail. So let's pick it up and see what it feels like in terms of weight. You know what? It doesn't feel bad because it's got some aluminum in the front and a polymer frame. It's probably a little bit lighter, but it doesn't feel that light, to be honest. You know, you're not for the extra $200. I don't know really if it's worth it. I guess some people just like all metal guns, right? That little bit of weight and that cold receiver in the hand. On a cold day, you can feel it, but really nice. Definitely tell the difference between the polymer receiver and the metal one. But again, you got M-lock, right? All along here. Got your orange tip, your rail that you can put your sights on or whatever you want. Red dot, any type of scope system. Adjustable rear stock, charging handle, all of that. So nice gun. This one's also got sling mounts all over it, so you can mount different sling positions on here, even on the stock if you want, or right here on the receiver. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I mean, sure, you could mount some sort of a sling mount on the front here using the rail system, the M-lock system, if you wanted to. So that's pretty much it. Again, now this gun, just since I have it right here, this is the, and I might as well name it, it's the AT-NY03CB. And I'm not really sure how the naming convention works with these guys, but we'll be doing full tabletop videos. So at least, well, probably what I'll do is I'll do the AK-47s together, and then I'll do the ARs together. So each one will have its own group videos, right? So 2 in each videos, because they're so similar. When I do the field test shooting videos, I'll probably shoot one from each group. So I'll do an AR versus a AK. I'll just pick one and see how it performs. Probably the higher end all steel versions and one in each category. So stay posted for those field test shooting videos and full tabletop videos coming up over the next couple weeks. All right. Thanks for watching another Replica Airguns video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Right? Don't forget we have our Canada, US stores over at replicaairguns.ca for Canada, replicaairguns.us for the US, where we have air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories. So check out links in the description for these products in their appropriate stores. I think they're just in Canada at this point. But if they are in the US, I'll put US links as well for you guys. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.